Hello, my name's Mr. Holt, and we're just carrying on from last week, from the last lesson that you had with me. And that first lesson that you had was about pitch. So what did you notice about that first little fanfare that I did? It was the same as the first one that was at the pitch one, but what was different about the second one? Was it higher or was it lower? Have a guess. Lower? That's right. Yeah, okay, so I just did it one note lower. That was all. So it just gives you that idea as to where we're going. Just recaps a little bit about pitch. Okay, moving on. Right, so this week we're going to do something to deal with pulse and beat. So the pulse or the beat of music. All right, so whilst we're here, let's make sure we've all got all the equipment we need. Okay, first things first, have you got this? Yeah, all right, the Blackpool Music Service Wide Opportunities book, okay? If you've got that, great. Pop it next to your laptop or your tablet or your computer, whatever you're using, all right, to access this lesson, okay? And just sit it next to it, all right? If you've got a music stand, brilliant. If not, then use something. Just to pop it up, all right? Have it open at page 5 and 6, please, all right? The next thing you'll need is something like this, all right? Your cornet or your trumpet, yeah? All right, something nice and straightforward, okay? So we need to use that for today as well. And make sure you've got a cloth, okay? So a cloth when you're going to let your water out, your condensation out of your instrument. And hopefully, if you can, a nice quiet area to do this in, just like me at the moment. I'm lucky I've got a nice quiet area I can do this in, back at home. And also then what we're going to do is we're going to do something similar to last week. We're going to watch a little video first, and hopefully it'll explain a little bit more about the pulse or the beat of music before we actually get right into me demonstrating it, and then you trying it for yourselves, yeah? Trying to get onto what you're doing. All right? So, first things first, we're going to watch a little clip from YouTube.
Hello people, hello friends. This is the show where the fun never ends. We've got beats and notes and everything that you'll ever need to know to play or sing. Come on in, don't be shy.
Luigi's here.
And Mike's the guy. With all our friends, you're sure to be in the know. So welcome to the music, welcome to the music, welcome to the music show. We'll go. Hi, kids. Can you believe it? I got my own reality TV show. That's right. It's called The Music Show. And I'm Luigi's Baton, the star of the show. Thank you very much.
Hey, wait a minute, little buddy. You told me I was the star.
You are, Mike. You're the co-star. But I'm the real star. You know, a baton, the leader of the band. A microphone can't be the star, silly. But you'll be a great co-star.
Well, I guess co-star is okay.
Now, Mike, the whole point of the music show is to teach kids the fundamentals of music.
Lead on, little buddy. Where do we start?
Where do we start? I don't know. Where should we start?
Well, if we're gonna start learning about music, I think I'd like to start with the beat. I mean, after all, the beat is the heart of music.
And who better to teach us about beat than a drummer? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome our first featured guest of the year, the incomparable, the magnificent, the primo percussionist this side of the Poconos. It's Cadence the drummer.
Oh, hi, everybody. I'm a drummer, as you can tell. Well, really, I'm an actual drum. But never mind. Let me tell you a thing or two about beat.
Sing it to me, sister.
Here's how it works. Everybody, put your fist on your heart.
Like this?
Exactly. Now, tap your fist to your heart with every beat.
See how steady it is? The beat of your heart never stops.
Hopefully.
Neither does the beat of the music. It might go faster or slower at times, but the beat of your heart and the beat of the music just keep pounding along. So let's play a song and see if we can tap our fist to our heart along with the beat of the music.
And I've got just the song.
one more time.
Hear the guitar. Tang, 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 tang. The beat is the heart of music.
Drummer, lay out.
Can you still feel the beat without the drums? The beat is the heart of music. The beat is the heart of music. The beat is the heart of music. That was sensational. It was.
Don't say it. Don't. Okay, say it.
It was fundamental.
He was gonna say it anyway, so what was I gonna do?
Well, that's about all the time we have for today. So, thanks for joining us, everybody. We'll see you again real soon on Luigi's Baton.
And Mike's
The Music Show!
Okay, guys, well done. Right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to sort of build on what the videos told us. All right. So remember, it's mentioned about the pulse or the beat. All right. So your heart is a really, really good place to start with that. You can feel it going boom, 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 boom. All right, if you just sat nice and resting, all right? So that's a steady pulse. It's a steady beat. That's where we get the word pulse from. If you can possibly sometimes even feel on your wrist for the pulse as well. But it's best just to put your hand on your chest and just see if you can feel that pulse, that beat coming through, all right? So, like I said before, turn to page 5 and 6, all right? I think what we're going to do, we're going to do this one. Yeah, We Will Rock You. Okay, that was probably back to front for you guys, wasn't it? All right. So, what we're going to do, We Will Rock You. All right. So, first things first. These, let's put them down. All right. What I want you to do first, all right, is we're going to try and feel the pulse, the beat of the music. All right. Most of you, I think, will know We Will Rock You. Okay. So, what I want you to do first, all right, is if you're standing up, great. If you're sitting down, no problem. All right. The first thing I want you to do is bang your feet twice and then clap your hands once. So like this. Yeah, that's all I want you to do. Should we try that again? Ready? So after 4, I'm going to count you 4 beats in. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah? All right, okay. Now then, can we do that twice? Let's try that twice. I'll demonstrate first and then you try it once for me, please, okay? Ready? So I'll demonstrate, I'll do it twice and then I'll count you in 4 beats and you do it twice. All right? Okay, ready? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Just like that. Can you? I think you can hear my feet going anyway. Ready? So after 4. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, right, that's it. Right, okay, so what we want to do is try doing that all together, yeah? So the whole class, let's try doing that all together. Ready? After 4. I'll demonstrate, then you try it. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, after 4 for you guys. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, right, okay, good. Now then, what we want to work on with that now is we're going to split the class into 2. Yeah? All right. The first thing we're going to do, all right, is we're going to have the righty-tighties and then we're going to have the lefty-loosies. Okay? So, righty-tighties, you are going to need your instruments. Okay? All right, get your instruments. All right, well done. Lefty-loosies, you're going to need your feet and your hands. All right? So, first things first. Righty-tighties, look at your music on page 6, the We Will Rock You part 1. All right? There, on the first bar, we've got 4 notes. Yeah? We've got 4 notes. They look like this. Yeah? Crotchets. That's all they are, just 4 simple single crop notes. All right, so just like that. Now then, what you might also see is that it starts on the F, which is in the first space. Okay, so it starts on the F and then it goes F, E, D, C. That's all we need. That's all we need. Just F, E, D, C. All right, I'll demonstrate it. You try it. All right, so demonstrate me once and then you try it, guys. Okay, are you ready? Get your instruments up. When I say ready, instruments up. Me first, and then I'll count you 4 beats in, and then you go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop. Good. Right. Okay. Now then. So we're getting the idea now that that is just 4 crotchets. Lefty loosies, I've not forgotten about you. Okay. Righty tighties. Let's concentrate and do this. All right, guys. Listen to it again. Let's try it again. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop. Good. Right. Okay then. Now then, righty tighties. Just wait there. Lefty loosies. Right. Okay. Lefty loosies. Ready? You're going to be doing exactly what we did with our feet and our hands. Okay. Let's feel the beat. Let's feel the pulse. All right. You ready? So after 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all I want you to do. But I'm going to get you to do it twice. Okay? Watch me. I'll demonstrate exactly what I want you to do, and then I'm going to count you in, and I want you to do it twice. Okay? You ready? So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. It's what I want you to do. Okay? So we're doing that. 2 stamps of the feet, 1 clap of the hands. I want you to do that all together 4 times. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop. That's it. That was it. It's just that. Now then, what we're going to do, we're going to put both of you together on this now. All right? So we're going to do the... All right? And we're going to do the F, E, D, C. All right? That's all we're going to do. All right? So, what I want you to do, righty tighties, concentrate on what you're doing. Listen to what you're doing. Lefty loosies, concentrate on what you're doing. However, really important this bit, okay? Lefty loosies, I want you to do your stomping and clapping. I want you to do 2 of those, all right, before the righty tighties come in. So listen to me. Ready? So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Bom, 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 bom. Yeah, that's all we're going to do. Okay? So can we try that now then? Okay? Ready? After 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. How did that go? All right, it's tricky, isn't it? I can't do both parts at once, can I? All right, so let me do the righty-tighties part now. Okay, so righty-tighties, yeah? All right, so I'm going to try and do the introduction. All right, you ready? So after 4, lefty-loosies, stamping feet, clapping hands, and righty-tighties, come in with me. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. How do we go? A bit tricky, isn't it, eh? Right, okay. So, what we're going to do is now, we can rewind this, all right? And then we'll do righty-tighties, doing the... All right? And lefty-loosies, playing the F, E, D, C. Okay? And just try that the opposite way around. Because what we're doing is we're trying to feel the pulse or the beat of the music underneath it, what the music is sitting on, okay? Like us, with our hearts, all right? The heart, the pulse, the beat, that's what pumps the blood around our bodies, all right? The pulse or the beat of the music is what keeps the whole music going. It's what keeps, it's almost like a foundation, if you like, for the whole of the music, all right? So, another good way of sort of figuring out the pulse or the beat of the music is if you're in a car or if you're, I don't know, back at home and you're listening to music or you're listening to adverts. Adverts are very, very good for sort of tapping along to and stuff like that. See if you can find the pulse of the music. All right, just sit there and just tap on your leg like that. Okay? Yeah. If you can feel the pulse and get that, then that means that you're listening to what you're looking for. Yeah. All right. Okay. Good. Now then. What we also are going to try and do with this is make sure that we've got a real solid understanding of where the pulse lies, okay? So each and every pulse, each and every beat of the music has its own proper place, all right? And also what they look like, all right? So what we've got here, we know this is a crotchet, yeah? All right? So this is a crotchet, one beat, okay? We Will Rock You has got four of those in each bar. So in each bar, each block, if you like, before where the line is, all right? I'm sure you've been taught about bars, all right? Each one of those, all right, each one of those bars has four of those beats in it. That pulse keeps going all the way through, no matter what. Yeah, so boom, boom, boom. But sometimes it's disguised a little bit, all right? And it might be disguised as the so whatever is played over the top of that, that will always be the same. So the pulse underneath will always be the same. The beat will always be the same, yeah? All right? So what we're going to try and do now is move along a little bit with this We Will Rock You, yeah? All right? So let's everybody play from, so everybody have your instruments now, and everybody play from the beginning of We Will Rock You, all right? Play me the first two bars, that's all. Let's see how we get on with this. I'll demonstrate first, and then you copy and play. I will count you four in afterwards, okay? So you ready? And I'll then provide the, all right, for you? Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's try that then. Ready? I'll provide the beat, okay, the pulse to it. Ready? You play the first two bars. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. Yeah, that's it. All right? Turn me up if you want, if you can hear me, or you can't hear me. Turn me up so you can hear the pulse. All right, but concentrate on what you're reading on the part. Concentrate on that. F, E, D, C, D, D, sh, D, D, sh. Now then, why am I saying sh? What do you think that might be for? Any ideas? Is there something that looks a bit like that on your part? Yeah? Can you see it in the second bar? After those two quavers that you've got joined together, the two what we call beamed quavers, all right? What you can see is something that looks just like this, all right? To me, all right, when I was learning how to read music, okay, that to me looked like a bird flying away in the distance on its side. Just like that. Ignore the frog there. All right? So it just looked like a bird flying away in the distance on its side. See, flying away, flying away, flying away. All right? That's how I recognised it. Now then, that symbol means that it is a what rest? Crotchet, yes, exactly that. All right, well done. Okay, so it's a crotchet rest. That's all. So a crotchet is worth one beat, all right? And a crotchet rest looks just like that. All right. We could go a little bit further and look at that. All right. But we'll go on to rhythm a little bit in the next section. But just remember that Remember that symbol and just see if we can pull that symbol again in the next lesson, all right? Because that is worth 2 beats, and that's a minim rest, all right? Okay, right, guys, so going back to that. So when I go shh, that means we don't play. That means we're quiet. It means it's a rest, but the beat or the pulse still keeps going, all right? Because it keeps going for 1 beat, but it's 1 silent beat, okay? Right, can we try that again? Yeah? Let's go again from the beginning. Ready? Oh, in fact, no, you're going to play. I'm going to clap and bang my feet. Okay, good. Right, are we ready? After 4 then, guys. After 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop. Good. How did you get on? Yeah? Did you enjoy that? Yeah? Okay, remember, turn me up or turn me down, it doesn't matter, all right? But what I want you to do is practice listening to that pulse, the all right? And that will keep you going and help you know where you are in the music, all right? Because that won't change. It will always stay nice and steady, all right? The pulse or the beat of the music, for now, won't change, all right? Okay then, guys, now then, what do you notice about bars 1 and 2 and bars 3 and 4? Anything? Something? Nothing? Pardon? Yes, exactly that. They're the same, aren't they? Yeah. Bars 1 and 2 are exactly the same as bars 3 and 4. What about bars 5 and 6? And 7 and 8? Yes, exactly that. They're all the same. So the first 2 bars are repeated, all right? But the pulse or the beat stays the same, all right? So underneath, all you will be able to hear is this. So when you listen to this and when you play it, more importantly, you've got that going on in the background, the 2 quavers, crotchet, bom, 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 quaver, quaver, crotchet, quaver, quaver, crotchet, yeah? That's what we've got now with the pulse and the beat going in underneath, and then the rhythm or the melody can go on top of that, all right? But we'll explain a little bit more about rhythm in the next lesson. All right, it's the melody. That's what we're sort of interested in a little bit as well now. Okay, so the first 8 bars. If you can play the first 2 bars, you can play the first. Oh, crikey! How many fingers do I need to hold up there? Got it. All right, you can play the first 8 bars. Yeah. All right. So those first 8 bars are all the same. Can we have a go? Yeah. Right. Okay. Listen, I'll provide the rhythm underneath, the beat, the pulse. Yeah. All right, and then we'll provide you provide the melody on top. Remember, first 2 bars, brilliant. All right, you can play the first 2 bars. You can play all 8 bars. All right, count. Watch me and count. Read your music. Okay. If you need to borrow these, tough. I need them. All right. So try that. Okay, guys, and let's make sure we get a good go at this. All right. We'll have a couple of goes at it though. Okay. Right, we're ready then. So I'm going to start. Count you in 4, and I'm going to keep going with the rhythm, okay? I keep saying the rhythm, sorry. I'll keep going with the pulse or the beat underneath, okay? Are you ready? After 4, instruments up and ready to play. Ready to play? Perfect, good, ready. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop. I think I got that right. I think I did. Right, okay. So that was the first 8 bars of We Will Rock You. 2 bars just repeated 4 times, okay? Yeah? All right. So if we can get that and we can practice that, what do you think we're going to be able to do? We're going to be able to understand the rhythm or the pulse underneath the music? Yeah? I think so, yeah? Now then, should we ever go breaking down into 2 classes again? Or 2 halves of the class, the righty-tighties and the lefty loosies. Okay? Now this is probably coming at you backwards, isn't it? So that looks not like an L. If I did it that way, would that work? I don't know, maybe. Righty-tighties will always be a righty-tighty one. Right, righty-tighty fist. Okay? So let's try that again. Let's split into two halves of the class, okay? I think righty-tighties, all right? You can be the beat. You can be the pulse. Lefty-loosies, whichever way around it is, lefty-loosies, all right? You can be the melody, all right? Happy? Perfect. Right, now then, righty-tighties. We're not going to have an intro now, all right? We're not going to have an introduction. I'm just going to count you in 4 beats, okay? Just 4 beats, and then we're straight into it, okay? Are you ready? 4 beats in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop. Good. Right, okay then. So, we're getting an idea now. Hopefully, we can turn this around as well now, by the way. Okay, so lefty-loosies, whichever way around we are, lefty-loosies, you're the ones that are going to be on the the pulse or the beat, and righty-tighties, you'll be on the melody next time round, okay? So by all means, just rewind me and go back to that. All right? Okay then, guys? So, what we're going to now try and conclude with on today's lesson is the understanding that the pulse or the beat is always underneath the music and it's always steady for now, okay? And it's always going to give you that boom, 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 boom. All right? Just like your heart beating, going boom, 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 boom. And then we can put over the top of that, all right? Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. That made my voice go a bit wobbly then, didn't it, eh? Like that. Right, okay, so do you sort of see how that works? All right, and guys, now then, what's the main thing we need to do now? Go on. Yes, practice. All right, that's all. So practice for me. You're at sort of week 12 now, aren't you, guys? Yeah, just checking. Yeah, you're at week 12. What I think I would be doing now, all right, is sort of 10 minutes every time you practice, at least 10 minutes, and 4 times a week. So that's 40 minutes. Yeah. So 40 minutes of practice a week. It's not even a lesson, is it? Really? As it, you know, for one of your lessons, it's not even one lesson. All right, and that's all it is. It's just 10 minutes, but do a little but often. So maybe do some practice on a Monday, on a Tuesday, have a Wednesday off, and then do Thursday and a Saturday. Something, it's just a guess, you know, it's a go. But that's what you need to do in order to practice. All right, try and find yourself somewhere a little bit quiet. It's only 10 minutes. All right, if you've got access to this video, all right, by all means, have a quick look through it, scoot through, and see if there's things in there that you've either forgotten or that you just need to remember and stuff like that. Okay, by all means, have a look at it. Okay, and I'll always be there online, looking, going, ready. Okay, so please remember what you're going to be doing and how you're going to be doing it. But 10 minutes, all right, 10 minutes, 4 times a week. That'd be great. Okay, guys. So this lesson has all been about beat and pulse, okay? Beat and pulse, or the pulse and the beat of music, what keeps it going. All right, you need to remember your heart, okay? And the next lesson, we're going to move on to rhythm, okay? And we'll explain a little bit more about melody and rhythm, about how all that fits together. But also, what we're going to remember is what we did last time as well. So we did about pitch. Remember the low pitch, the medium pitch, and the high pitch. And what else did we talk about? Do you remember talking about an octave as well? Yeah? Oct means 8. That's right. How many legs has an octopus got? 8. All right, so oct just means 8. So we're talking about an octave as well. And we'll keep introducing, but going back to those things just to remember them, just to remind yourselves of them, okay? And once those things have been sort of reminded a couple of times, then we'll move on a little bit, all right? But things are always there for you just to recap and have a look at, okay? That's the important thing. Right, so that's it, okay? If you want to push yourselves a little bit further through We Will Rock You, by all means do. But we're going to cover a little bit as well next week about differences in rhythm whilst the pulse stays the same, okay? So we're going to change that up a little bit for the next lesson, all right? Okay then, guys? Right, brilliant. Remember, my name's Mr. Holt, okay? I've been teaching you this week. I'm one of the brass tutors at Blackpool Music Service. I hope you have a lovely week. I hope you have a great weekend, okay? And I shall catch up with you next time. Okay, guys? Take care. Well done. Bye-bye.